Nobody expected Alex Eala's biggest Wimbledon moment to begin with another painful reminder of the past. Before history, before the crowd reaction, before millions of fans back home started celebrating, she was once again in a familiar situation. One set down, facing the same opponent who had beaten her before. And for a moment, it looked like Wimbledon might turn into another heartbreak instead of a breakthrough. But then everything changed. To understand why this match mattered, you have to go back. Months earlier at Eastbourne, Maya Joint had already defeated Eala in a tough 3-set battle. That loss didn't just stay on paper, it stayed in memory. Because in tennis, some defeats don't disappear. They follow you into the next meeting. So when Wimbledon brought them together again, it wasn't just a second-round match. It was a psychological test. The match started under heavy tension. Maya Joint looked sharper early, controlling baseline exchanges and forcing Eala into uncomfortable positions. Eala even had a 3-2 lead at one stage, but couldn't hold it. From there, the set slipped away 6-3. Not a blowout, but enough to shift momentum. And more importantly, enough to bring back memories of their last encounter. After losing the first set, many players would panic. Force winners, rush points, break structure. But Eala didn't. Instead, she adjusted. She stepped closer to the baseline, started attacking second serves, and stopped reacting to Joint's rhythm, instead forcing her own. That was the turning point. Once that adjustment clicked, everything changed. Rallies that once belonged to Joint started swinging toward Eala. Returns got deeper, angles got sharper, and confidence built point by point. The crowd noticed it first. Then the scoreboard followed. 6-2. Match level. The third set wasn't close. It wasn't tense. It was complete control. Eala played with clarity and aggression from the first game. No hesitation. No doubt. Every return added pressure. Every hold tightened the grip. And Maya Joint slowly faded under constant pressure. Then came the moment that defined the match. 6-0. A perfect final set. Against the same player who had beaten her before. That is not just a win. That is a statement. This wasn't just about revenge. It was about mental growth. Because Eala didn't just play better tennis, she solved a problem under pressure. And that's what separates good players from future contenders. She didn't fold after losing the first set. She rebuilt the match. This victory also made history. Eala became the first Filipina in the Open era to reach the third round of Wimbledon singles. A milestone decades in the making. And now expectations have changed completely. She is no longer just a young prospect. She is a real threat in the draw. And that's where the real story begins. Because after a match like this, the question is no longer whether Alex Eala can compete. It's how far she can go when the pressure gets even higher. Bigger names are coming, tougher matches are waiting, and every opponent now knows she doesn't fold easily anymore. This wasn't just a second-round win at Wimbledon. It was the moment Alex Eala stopped being a surprise and started becoming a serious problem for the rest of the